Alright guys, I am back. I know it's been a long time, but I am finally back. Okay, what happened? Why did I went away from my YouTube kind of hobbies that I really have? Mostly DJing. So after those videos that I post about when I had a party, I got booked for a party, right? I did the video of like a reaction thing. It didn't turn out so good that I expected, but I got discouraged from it. So I just decided not to. After I recorded that video, I wanted to continue, but I could not due to the fact that money-wise to buy equipment and other stuff. Plus, I was going to school. I was going to college. So I decided to just leave YouTube alone and focus on the main goal, which is school. Right now, I'm halfway through school, which I'm about to be done. But fast forward through that, I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna practice and work on DJing skills. What I mean by practice, I did practice, but not to the point enough for me to be super talented in DJing. DJing wise, if you want to grade me, I would say I am more of a semi-pro range. I'm not really at the professional way, but I can still rock the party, if you know what I mean. What happened during those days that I could not come back? So what happened was, like I said, I was practicing. I was doing number of things. I was trying to figure out which genres of music that I would like to do. So I figured out like that my sweet spot like for music is Afrobeats, which is where I'm from. I'm Nigerian. Dancehall and a little bit of old school hip hop. I feel like those three categories are my sweet spot for like DJ when it comes to DJing. But I still want to also progress and also dive into those genres. I do other genres too, like EDM, house music, pop, has all kinds of stuff. I mean, as a DJ, you have to do other stuff. You can't just rely on just one genre. You have to do other genres too. But my main three focus are dancehall, Afrobeats, and like 90s hip hop. Old school hip hop, but also regular hip hop and the new wave hip hop too. Yeah, I do that. But in another sense, fast forward through those times, I figured out what I could do, what I don't like, what I like, my good things, my good niche, and I got booked for a couple of gigs, like weddings and events like baby shower. I did 2 weddings and like a party. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So I did those, and knowingly I feel like I was getting better at reading the crowd, trying to figure out. But the one thing I struggled in was building my library. It sucked. It really sucks. But as time goes on, I was able to figure it out. I was able to figure out how I'm going to organize my stuff. So fast forward into that, I just practice here and there, but it's still not enough. The reason why is because of school, work, plus my dating life. As you can see, I'm married too. Yeah, your boy is married. So all that into place just adds up in also, so it's kind of a lot. So fast forward to all the gigs that I've done, I realized I'm getting better. I'm good. My lifestyle got me to a point of a journey where I got married, I was working, I continued my school, and I was working at this job where one of my buddy, he works for this pub. We call it, let's say, not a pub, we say a bar. So he was working there, and while I was working at that job, he was telling me, hey, do you know anything about sound setting up? Because we talk, you know, we're friends at work, co-workers. And he told me that, can you set up equipment like mixer, speakers, a microphone? I said, yeah, I can do that. It's not hard. I can set it up for you. I'm like, cool. Can you please come to this bar? We have like a live band to play. The guy that was playing was coming from West Virginia. He's like beginner. I shouldn't use the word beginner. He's starting up also to, you know, be good at things like say for instance DJing. But he's alert. He plays the guitar and he sings like country music. And fast forward to that, you know, he's not big, but he's starting out. He does really a good job playing live music. And then fast forward to when I got there, set up the speakers, the mixer, the microphone, and all that stuff. After I set it up, we talked a little bit more, and they had a DJ to come play at that place. Initially, they had asked me to DJ. The type of crowd that I would get, you know, compared to the event I did previously, they might not like the music. So my crates and my folders are mostly more of like hip hop, Afro beats, and some other stuff on Latino. But I don't really consume a lot of pop music, so I had some homework to do about pop, because at the bar, where the type of people that come in there, we talking, I'm not trying to be racist, I'm just saying, black people and white people, and also Hispanic people. You know, you gotta play all kinds of stuff. If it's just more where as just white people, you only play pop. If it's just more of like black people, you play hip hop. That's how it's supposed to be, you know. But in this scenario, I feel like it was just more of like the white people, which is gonna be pop. And I'm not saying they don't like hip hop, they do, but there is some hip hop pop music. We talking Justin Derulo. We talking Chris Brown. You know, Chris Brown did some, you know, hip hop pop music with other artists. We talking Nicki Minaj. We talking Lil Jon. You know, Lil Jon always go crazy when it comes to pop music. We talking Pitbull. A lot of, like, you go to bar, Pitbull, you know, hotel room, they always play that stuff. You know what I mean? All the time. With that being said, fast forward to, you know, figuring out the music. I did. It took me a while because I had to go get like a record pool, download them, and do everything. So after that, and I did all my homework, I figured out, okay, I can do this. Unfortunately, the guy, DJ, that they called to DJ a demo, did not really satisfy the need that they wanted. He is more of a beginner DJ compared to me, which have a little bit of experience, but in the mid range. I'm diving up all the way to the pro section, which I really want to focus and learning more stuff, especially, you know, that's another video. But as time goes on, I will learn and try to figure out things. Every day I learn, no doubt. But back to the storyline. Then I told them, okay, when can I come in to DJ? They told me I can DJ for an event, which is Cinco de Mayo. I'm like, cool. Cinco de Mayo is the theme. That's an event. So I decided to do more of hip hop, pop, and Latin. Mostly focusing on Latin, but also have a little bit of backup of pop, just in case they were not really vibing to it as much. But that day came, and I really did good. I had set up speakers, a mixer, and I also recorded a video. I was kind of nervous, but I did good, according to what they told me. I really did good. And then afterward, they said, hey, we would like to have you again. We would like to pay you. Shout out to Josh, by the way. he told me that they would like to pay me and be the DJ for them on Saturdays, which is like, okay, that's awesome. I like that. By the way, they're a small business. They're not really a big club that you would think. We talk about price, and I agreed to it. I liked it. It was good. And every Saturday, that's where I would go. Saturday night, 10 p.m. to closing. Close mostly 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Or if they want to push it, they could push it to 2, depending on, you know, the crowd. For a residential DJ like that, your goal is to go in there, play some music, and also sell liquor for the bar, which is one of the things I've been focusing on. And also have the crowd to come in, which is one of the things why I want to use content to promote people coming in to have fun. And I've been doing the gig for 3 weeks straight now. This week is going to be my 4th week, and I have a lot of footage and videos that I am trying to record. I'm trying to edit. Sorry, it's a lot of them. Well, it's a lot because it's 3 hours of a set. You know, you DJing 3 hours, a lot of videos and everything to edit, and plus yeah, YouTube copyright stuff. And the style I want to use to edit is gonna be a little different. I did the first demo was the Cinco de Mayo, and then I came in for another week, which is the time to actually execute it and do a really good job. And damn, I was ready. You know what I mean? I was ready. I set up my playlist, I had everything ready, and I killed it. They said the music was good, everything was amazing, the type of song I was playing, it was good. But the one thing I was so mad is the crowd. The crowd was not really reciprocating with, you know, but I did see a little bit of movement. I was thinking maybe they were gonna dance a little bit, but they were not dancing. But they were enjoying the song. But I just tried my best to just mix. Shout out to Nick Spinell. Sorry bro if I mess up your name. He's a big wedding DJ. He also does club and residential. And he said when you were DJing and the crowd is not reciprocating what you like, they're not turning up, all you have to do is just put your head down and mix. Just mix the entire night. You don't gotta worry about, don't overthink it. And that's what I did. Not gonna lie though, while I was mixing, I did have some rookie mistake, which was really bad. And I really pissed about myself about that. I like to say maybe because it's been a while since I DJ, and plus my consistency is not being effective. Meaning, you know, I don't do this like every Friday and Saturday, or you know what I mean. For some reason, the opportunity just opened back up for me to start DJing at a residential place. With that being said, I decided, I'm like, you know what? I feel like this is an opportunity for me to start back with my video, which is the YouTube, especially like the YouTube DJ hobby that I like to do. And for some reason, my laptop that I was using, it's my wife's laptop. I bought the laptop for her for a gift, and it's not powerful enough to do like crazy editing. I'm not talking 4K, but you know what I mean. 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. It's not as good. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna invest. Take the money. I went to Best Buy and bought a laptop. And to be honest, I got a good deal for $1,000. It was a good laptop. It's really like the laptop I was been thinking to get. Me getting a laptop, I got the laptop. I do have a camera. I invest my money in getting a camera. That was way back in like 2018, 2019. It's a good camera. It's a Panasonic Lumix G7, if I'm right. It's a good camera. It does photo and video. I was like, you know what? This is a good opportunity. I feel like God is telling me, hey, what you've been trying to accomplish, this is time for you to start all over again and continue. So for my channel, my goal is to actually record myself doing short videos of mixes as a DJ we're talking 10 to 15 minutes of song, different genre, I don't know, and then posting it and posting my skills. And then from there, as I go gradually, that would be like a resume for me as a DJ. Because sometimes if you just say you're a DJ and don't have a resume, it might not go the way you want it to. And that's what happened to me. Like while I was a beginner DJ, I didn't have a lot of resume to prove to myself saying I'm a DJ. But now I took that time to do that, and now I'm back again to continue doing that, which is why I'm back on the channel. But I have other plans for YouTube wise, because I do like doing this stuff. I should have started sooner and just focus on the grind, but I was scared where it's like I'm gonna be overwhelmed with other stuff and I cannot accomplish that. I decided to just pause on it and then focus on my career, which is, you know, as a man, go to school, go to college, figure out what you want to do for your life. Because let's say I'm doing DJ and I just thinking, hey, I'm gonna do DJ for a living. There are a lot of DJs that DJ but do not accomplish what they want to do. Me personally, I'm more of a part-time DJ. I just want to post clips and videos of myself mixing on YouTube. I decided that I'm gonna start doing it again, focusing on practicing and do it. But the one thing is, you know, I got a lot on my plate. Yeah, I am back on the channel to start doing my DJ hobbies, which is what I like content. Yeah, I'm back on the channel, and then there's a video coming up, and I want to say shout out to a DJ that works with Nick, the guy I was talking about previously, Spinel. His name is well, he works with Nick. The guy I'm talking about, his name is Santi. Shout out to him, because I was watching this video a couple of days and he inspired me to do stuff like this. Meaning, I got inspired. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing the content since the opportunity has come. Me being a residential DJ at a bar. It's not a club, it's a bar. It's a small bar, it's not a big bar. And I was like, you know what? I would document footage of me DJing every Saturday and tell the DJ community how to work their way through certain scenarios and what I do and how to get the crowd, you know, hyped up. So shout out to Santi. Santi, if you're watching this video, because of you, I'm able to pick up my camera again and record. And I also took something from your videos, which I decided to connect with other DJs in different bar. We're talking bar that's way bigger than the one I work at as a residential DJ. That video is coming up, and I hope you can watch that and see what you think. That being said, I'm back, and then don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what I mean?